This is it, boys. We're off to Grandpa's farm. Now, unfortunately, the police contact me that somebody tried to break in and steal his equipment. I don't know what we're gonna find. The only thing that the policeman told me that the perpetrators were caught and nothing was stolen, but there is some damage to the farm. This must be the place. When they told me it was abandoned, I didn't know that it was actually that bad. The burglars basically tore off the doors and tried to steal the equipment. I'm happy they didn't manage. Even his old truck has survived. Let's get into the house and see what we can find. Well, unfortunately, there isn't much inside the house. It looks abandoned, but I managed to find his old diary, and all the information that I need is in there, like what fields he has, what he actually planted, what he actually did harvest last time, so I can use this to my advantage. But let's see what he has. Kramer KL 200, that looks awesome. This Mao John Deere to help around the farm. This looks at least 80 years old. The skid steer doesn't look in that bad of a shape. I just checked the silo and this seems that no holes are inside. The motor looks a bit old, but there is nothing that we cannot fix. Grandpa definitely hasn't played around. I mean, look at all this. John Deere harvester, giant tractor, a seeder, a truck to hold the grain. Man, I wish we were closer. Lots and lots of tractors. So I did went around and checked every single equipment, and outside of bad rust and need of a wash, everything looks in working condition. So I'm gonna get somebody down here to wash the equipment, and we can see what we can do next. While I'm waiting for the wash guy to show up, I need to go to the local farming center and see where his fields are. This should be one of the fields. Oh wow, nobody has worked on this field for the past few years. That's gonna be a lot of work. All right, thank you. Well, now I know where every single field is. Let's get back to the farm and see what the damage is with all the machines being cleaned. Everything is washed and let out in the sun to dry. Let's check what's the condition. Now I went around and greased everything on the harvester, and I must say that the damage is not as much as I anticipated. It's too early for harvest. I mean, of course, there is nothing to harvest, but I can go around and ask people if they want to hire me or just want to use the harvester. Now, this tractor needs a bit more work because I'm hearing some cranking noises from the transmission. The articulated steering over here might cause us a problem. Overall, I'm happy with the harvester. Now the truck is another issue. I see some coolant leaking underneath. Also, the hydraulics for the bed are not working, so this needs to go to the shop to be repaired. I didn't manage to start this forage harvester at all. I went and bought a new accumulator and put it in, but nothing. As for the rest of the tractors, they're in a pretty alright shape. They just need a little bit of grease. They need fuel because none of them have fuel, and they're good to go. I just got a call from one of Grandpa's friends, and he told me that he decided to go and plow this field for us so we can start using it straight away. However, it's too early for that. What I need is to get the machines back in the garages. I need to go grab fuel and more grease, and I need to do something about this grass because it's starting to overgrow. I really want to bring the farm into old shape. It purrs like a kitten. Now I also called the recent towing company for the truck. They should be here in a minute. The truck is here. Now I have to get my truck onto the platform and off to the garage. Yes sir, this truck's supposed to go to the garage. I already talked with the mechanic, so he should be expecting you. Thank you. While the truck is being repaired, let's grab some fuel and more grease for the machines. Alright, we have fuel and hydraulic oil. Let's go around and see if there is not something to cut the grass with. And would you know, look at all this. It will work perfectly. The Kramer is perfect for this task as long as it fires up. Moment of truth. Let's fill it up and try to attach the blades. Fuel is in. We can trim out this grass. I'm not sure if this is how you're supposed to do it, but it works for me, so I'm gonna continue. This took me quite a lot longer than I anticipated, but hey, look at this. The farm has turned around. Now guys, it's getting late. I'm already tired. We cannot do much else. I think that was actually pretty awesome for day one on Grandpa's house. I managed to even get electricity in, and we need to call somebody to clean all this because inside is a mess. If you enjoyed this episode and you're interested in episode number 2, please drop a like and leave a comment. This really helps me out because this type of video is something new to me. So without further ado, thank you very much, and I shall see you on the next episode.